Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sadie and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today we are going to be talking about my 5 favorite things to get at TK Maxx, or if you're in the US, TJ Maxx. I've shopped at both. I love them both. These are just a couple of tips and tricks I've found. I've been shopping there for a couple of years and I tend to gravitate to the same couple of things every time I'm there. And so I thought for Vlogmas, why not just stick a couple of them up on the internet. So here we go. The first is candles. I love candles. I especially love scented candles, as you can see from this one right here, which is actually from TK Maxx, if I think, yeah, it's actually from TK Maxx. So I love scented candles, but sometimes they can be so expensive. Oh my God, I am not paying £25 for a scented candle. I'm sorry, I won't. No way, no how. So I found TK Maxx is such a brilliant alternative because they're usually like £7 to £13 usually for like a pretty hefty candle. I think that one was like $7.99 and it's got 2 wicks in it. The other one that I have from this particular brand, which is Sand and Fog, was I think $12.99 and it's a massive 3-wick kind of behemoth. I'm going to be using that for at least 1.5 years, if not 2 years. And so it's a really good place to try a lot of different brands. It's a good place to find one-offs. And I just love their candles. And you can find a lot of different scents. You can find a lot of different colors. Yeah, I just think it's a really great option, especially if you're like me and you cannot fathom the idea of paying full price. Well, I say full price, a stupid amount of money for a candle. The second one is, but this one comes with a caveat, is skincare. Now, I have found skincare at TK Maxx, and I found skincare I really love at TK Maxx that I've then proceeded to buy full price from the brand. But for me, skincare at TK Maxx is a really good way to find new things to try. That being said, I would always check the expiry date because it's a discount store. They are trying to get rid of excess product. So always check the expiry dates on anything, you know, skincare, hair care, makeup that you get at a TK Maxx, a TJ Maxx, a Marshalls type thing. But you can find some really amazing stuff in TK Maxx if you go hunting for it. I've found, I can't remember what brand it was off the top of my head, and I've since done a clear out and I've gotten rid of the empty, but I found a night cream that was really fun to use. I refused to buy it full price because the full price was like $120. But I got it at TK Maxx for like $25, which was like a really great savings, and the expiry date was 2 years in the future, so I had tons of time to use it. And so I use it a lot for testing new skincare, and so I would thoroughly recommend it if you're like me and you're a skincare junkie. I would definitely recommend TK Maxx. You do have to go hunting, and sometimes you won't be successful and sometimes you will be successful, but when you are successful, oh, chef's kiss, it's so good. The next 3 items fall under accessories, I guess. The first one is shoes. Now, again, this is like a hit or miss situation. I found some really good shoes. Like I found some Isabel Marant. I have a couple pairs of Kurt Geiger shoes that I got there. My favorite pair of Puma trainers, like sneakers, are from TK Maxx. And if you can find them when they're first bringing that stuff out, it is so good. I think I got my Puma sneakers, I got them over 1 year ago, and they were the end of 2018 black Puma sneakers. If I can find them, because we're still unpacking, I don't know where any of my stuff is. I will stick a photo of them here if I can find them. But I think they retailed for $97 and I got them for $35. So that's like a 60-odd quid saving. I'm not gonna turn that down. But yeah, shoes are a little hit and miss, but sometimes you can find really good things. I had a friend who bought, this was in the States, so this was TJ Maxx. She found a pair of Louis Vuittons for like $100. And I still, to this day, semi-hate her because they are the most beautiful shoes I've ever seen. Anyway, sorry, I will just wipe away a little bit of drool and we will move on. So the next one is purses and bags. I have bought so many bags in TK Maxx. It is a problem at this point. In my defense, I use them all. It's not like I've bought any that I don't use. I do use them. but it is a bit of a problem. But the reason I really love getting bags at TK Maxx is you can get really good quality leather bags for not £200. Because we've all done that. We've all wanted a really nice leather bag, wanted to invest in a really nice leather bag, but we are on like a normal person budget. Hi, yes, not a millionaire, don't make a shed ton of money. I don't want to outspend my means, so I don't want to outspend my paycheck, I mean. And so I found TK Maxx a really good option. I have a bag that I was going to buy for myself actually, but my dad's wife ended up buying it for me as a birthday present a couple years back, which was so nice of her. And it is a bag that I treasure. It lives in its dust bag. I do use it. I use it actually quite a lot, but it's like, it's cream and it's leather and it's beautiful and I baby it. They're also really good for traveling bags. I have a big giant black Steve Madden bag somewhere in my room. I think it's at the back of my closet. I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know where any of my shit is. We moved and now, honestly, if it's not in my drawer and I don't see it 12 times a day, I have no idea where anything is anymore. It's a problem. But you know what? Well, none of us are leaving our houses, so I don't need any of my fancy stuff. I basically need my hoodie and my leggings and comfortable clothes and my yoga mat. And I have those things, so I have a giant black Steve Madden bag that I got specifically for traveling. I bought it to use as a carry-on bag traveling to and from the US because I was going home for a month. Not for a month, sorry. That was a different trip. Going home for 2 weeks to see family, and I knew I was going to be traveling. I think I had 2 flights going there. Yeah, because they sent me to Chicago and then down to Dallas. So I had 2 flights there. I had a 13-hour flight on the way back because it was a direct flight. I knew I was going to be stuck in airports, stuck on the plane for a day and a half or whatever because I had to overnight in a hotel. So I wanted a bag that was big enough to carry all my stuff, plus all my necessary stuff, my passport, my paperwork, toiletries, that kind of thing, but also to carry my phone and my charger and my books, you know, things to do while stuck on the plane or stuck in the airport, and my wallet, and I wanted my keep cup, and I wanted my reusable water bottle so I didn't have to buy plastic. And all of those things require, you know, some space. And so what I ended up doing was I bought this gigantic duffel bag essentially, and it is worth every penny I paid for it. It has held up to me lugging it all over the place with a ton of stuff in it. When one of your family members who, you know, runs into burning buildings for a living is complaining that the bag he's carrying for you is very heavy and why did I pack so much stuff? He had just gone out of the hospital, by the way. Usually he can lift me without really trying, but yeah, I had a lot of stuff in my bag for traveling. I always do. I'm a compulsive overpacker, and when I know I'm going to be stuck in airports and stuck on planes, I have to have extra things to do because I need to be reading a magazine or reading a book or, you know, playing on my phone or listening to music or like I need entertainment basically. And so I have a ton of stuff in my bag. Anywho, not the point. My point is you can find fabulous bags at TK Maxx. I've seen the really nice £250 Ralph Lauren tote bags. I've seen those for like $100 I think or something. So I do definitely recommend that. And then the final thing I'm going to be talking about, which is my other addiction that is not skincare, which I should really do a video on. So most people collect shoes or purses or clothes, and I do have semi-expansive collections of all those things. My true love, however, is sunglasses. I love designer sunglasses. I absolutely love them. You can wear them with a billion different outfits. I have quite a number. I think at this point I have over 20 pairs of sunglasses, if not more. And most of those I did get at TK Maxx. At least most of the designer ones I've gotten at TK Maxx. I have a pair of Prada ones I got as a present to myself a couple of years ago. Bought those new, but I'd had a really shit year. A whole bunch of health stuff and then family stuff. And then it was just like a bad work year. It was just like a bad year for everything. I mean, I'm gonna owe myself a Chanel purse at the end of 2020 because in comparison, that year was nothing. But I splurged. I bought myself this Prada sunglasses. I still love them to this day. I do wear them. But I have bought quite a number of pairs of sunglasses at TK Maxx. I've bought, let's see, I've got Gucci ones, several pairs of Marc Jacobs ones that I really love. Oh my goodness, what's the one I wear most? 1 second. 1 second. They're Furla. There we go. Mystery solved. They're Furla sunglasses. I got them almost a year ago now. No, wait, I had them when I went to the States. So 2 years ago now. I got them for like 35 quid at TK Maxx in London. I was down there for the weekend visiting my dad. And I looked them up afterwards for retail and they were like 350 quid. So I literally got them for 10% of the price, which is insane, but they are so cute. I love them very much. I've found that you can find a lot of really good sunglasses. I've definitely bought sunglasses from TK Maxx as presents because the prices are so much better than buying them retail. Those are just 5 of my favorite things that I really love getting at TK Maxx. If you guys want to, put in the comment section down below some of your guys' favorite things to get. Stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, all that jazz, wear a face mask, and I will see you in my next video. Happy Vlogmas. Mwah!